a great note. It's the North Dakota State Bison. The long off-season has finally and mercifully come to an end, and we're ready to open a new campaign. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Searching for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because this linebacking crew can be exploited. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
Trying to get the corner. Pulls it on the option. Sees a crease. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And, man, this is exactly how you wanted to script this game. Your defense comes out, gets a stop, do a nice job in special teams. Now you get that first down. The juices are flowing. Everybody's feeling confident now. The offense is feeling good. I look, Jesse, for them to open it up now. Try to create an explosive play. They got some of that momentum early.
Yeah, and this is what coaches love to see, too, right? Complementary football for everything you just talked about. And now, if you're the offensive coordinator, you got that first down. This might be an opportunity to take a shot like David said. The defense might be expecting run here. Take a look at what their personnel is. If you got the matchup you like, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Burns. He's got it on the move. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
How do you not love it when they use the big fullback? Reward the big fella for doing the dirty work and blocking every play, every play. You don't want to account for him? We'll slip him out, throw him the football. He walks into the end zone for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? Makes one man miss. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Looking for a man. It's Hayes. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punt team. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Trying to take it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeps it on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. Here's some daylight. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. He's up to 41 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The big fullback's got it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He'll toss it. See some running room. There's some room. They bring him down. The option 1-2 perfection, and it will move the chains. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Can't get him to the ground. Got enough space. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Well, listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. And he's going to bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The run inside. It's Scott. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. First play of the period will be a second down. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Got a little space. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through. It's really helping out this offense.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's Hayes. In the backfield, it's Scott. On the stop. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah.
Turning on the Jets. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And everything on offense working so far, whether it's running it, throwing it, let's get the receivers involved. With the jet sweep game, when you've got speed and you've got athleticism like they have, everything works.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rush right in his face. Got out of trouble and throws. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw. It's Burns. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Long way to go on second down. He leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Fullback's got it. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Back to pass on second down. Shows him the stiff arm. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole. And this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
From the gun, it's Scott. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Trying to get rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Looking for the edge. And the ball is free on the pitch. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Wants to go up top on second down. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. makes a grab on third. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Keeps it himself. The option, he'll keep it. Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Stewart. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. On the option. Keeps it on the option. Turning it on. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
Once somebody gets going, it's really hard not to focus on it. That running back's got this thing going. He's had a lot of success on the day. All eyes on him. What does the QB do? Uses that to his advantage. Nice job running the option, making the read, and getting a nice gain.
1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. Pulls it. Now the pitch. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the 2nd quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Broncos, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. As we start the 2nd half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey guys, I can tell you that the home team coach told me at the half they are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Rushes on. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
3rd and long right here. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The screen, and watch out. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Calls his own number. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked in.
Sprinting away. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. RPO complete. Headed to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Sees an alley. Quick spin on the ride. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give.
It's a fumble! And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Moves the pocket. It's Hayes. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Just feeds the running back. Finding some room. The 50. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Trying to get the corner. Quarterback keep. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Send the tight end in motion. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the big fullback. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more.
Going for the goal line. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quick give. It's Scott. Makes a man miss. Enough to move the chains. Turns it on at midfield. Running free. He's at the 20. All the way. Touchdown, North Dakota State. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points. Good drink of water. And maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now this offense will take the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick.
Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Ready, Jet. Go. Headed outside, it's Mitchell. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Rides to the back. Spins away from the defense. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Mitchell. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And his first pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's second and a mile. Hits inside, it's Mitchell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide out trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. After that last possession, the interception, which did lead to a touchdown, might want to mix in a few more running plays with this big lead here. Looking to pass, it's Burns. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
But, and he's got room. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking for the edge. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. They'll run this play from the pistol. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keeps it himself. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Keeps it himself. Now the pitch. Turning it up. Got some room headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, speed is something that you simply can't coach, and this defense has it in bunches. You saw it that time on the option play. 3rd and long, they're trying to get it to the pitch man to see if he can outflank the defense. No can do. He gets a couple of yards, but not before the defense is able to rally to him and get him down, now setting up 4th.
He's not going to get there. He needed 2 yards, but he just got 1, and the defense comes up with a stop. 1st and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese.